This is question 5 from the free response portion of the 2022 AP Calculus A/B test. So part A, we have this differential equation and this given initial condition. Now they give us the slope field, and what they want us to do is sketch the solution curve through the point. So here we've got our point, and so what we want to do is we want to follow the slope lines as best as we possibly can. Now the key thing here is we want to be able to be sure that where we're graphing, our slope lines up with the slope lines that are around it. So if we were to draw something like this, that would be totally incorrect. Now I'm sure they have some leeway in terms of what they allow and what they don't allow, but they has to have this type of shape. Part B, it says write an equation for the tangent line to the solution curve in part A at the point 1, 2. Now we want to use the equation to approximate f of 0.8. Now in order to come up with the equation of a line, we need a point, which they gave us, and now we need to find the slope. We're going to find the slope by using our differential equation. So our point is 1, 2. Our slope, dy dx equals 1/2 sine pi over 2. X is 1, so we can leave it as pi over 2. Y is 2, so y plus 7 is 9. So we have 1/2 sine of pi over 2 equals 1 times 1 square root of 9 is 3. So we get 3/2. So the equation of our tangent line in point slope form, y minus 2 equals 3/2 times x minus 1. Now what we want to do is we want to approximate 0.8. So we plug in 0.8 in for x. So we have 3/2 times negative 0.2. So 3/2. Negative 0.2 is the same as negative 1/5. So when we multiply that, we get negative 3 over 10. So 2 minus 3 over 10. So that's 20 over 10 minus 3 over 10, which is 17 over 10. So there is our approximation for f of 0.8, 17 over 10. Now part B says it is known that f double prime is greater than 0. So that means that f is concave up on this interval. Negative 1 less x less 1. Okay, so now we want to say, is our estimate that we got an overestimate or an underestimate? So here we have 1.2. Whoops, 1, 2, excuse me. Now going backwards, the curve is concave up. But our line was like this. So right here, this point is 0.8, comma, f of 0.8, whereas our estimation here was 0.8, comma, 17 over 10. So that means our estimation is an underestimate. But now we have to say why. So because f of x is concave up, it is greater than the tangent line. And we probably have to say for the interval negative 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. which works because that is our estimate at 0.8. Now finally, Part D says we want to use separation of variables to find the particular solution. So the way I explain it is we have to separate, integrate, and isolate. So separate first means everything with y has to go over on the left, everything with x has to go on the right. So that means this goes over here, and the dx part has to go over here. So we have 1 over square root of y plus 7 dy equals 1/2 sine of pi over 2x dx. So that's our first part. Then we integrate. So this over here on the left, this is the same as y plus 7 to the negative 1/2. So this becomes y plus 7 to the 1/2, but we have to have a 2 out front. This over here, a little bit of u substitution, where this is going to be u equals pi over 2x, so du equals pi over 2 dx. Now we have a 1/2, but not a pi. So that means 1 over pi du equals 1/2 dx. So this becomes 1 over pi, and include a negative because this is cosine of pi over 2x plus c. Now, we've done the integrating. Now, isolating means find y, but what I often tell people is when you have the chance right here, use your initial condition to figure out what c is. So that means plug in 2 in for y. That's 9 to the 1/2. So 1 over pi cosine pi over 2 plus c. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0, so that means this whole part zeroes out. 9 to the 1/2 is 3, so that means 6 equals c. So up here, we have 2 quantity y plus 7 to the 1/2, negative 1 over pi, cosine pi over 2x plus 6. So now we divide everything by 2. So we have y plus 7 to the 1/2. So we have negative 1 over 2 pi, cosine pi over 2x plus 3. Now we have to square both sides. Now because we have 2 terms on the left, it's just going to be that quantity squared. And then finally, to get y by itself, we have to subtract the 7. So negative 1 over 2 pi cosine pi over 2x plus 3 squared minus 7. Thanks for watching. If this helped, give it a like. If you think I made a mistake or you want to disagree with how I found it, please type it in the comments below. And don't forget to check out all the other solution videos we have for this test. Thanks for watching.